Please share with us your vision for the Lake Superior Zoo. And we'll start with you, Emily.
Thanks for the question. I'm really happy to get it. I've been working with the zoo for over 16 months on this issue. I support a zoo with animals. I've been very consistent about that all the way through. I was on a group that looked 16 months ago at creating a long-term plan for the zoo. We came up with 3 different tiers for animals that would also expand educational opportunities. It would promote public access to land, and it would increase playground space. I stand behind those ideas and continue to work with the Zoological Society staff and board as we come up with some compromises. Administration has a very strong view of where, a strong starting point view of where they'd like to see the zoo go. I believe that position is changing. I think within the next couple of weeks we're going to see a compromise. And I think it's a great component and a great fit for the St. Louis River Corridor and a series of investments there. So I'm very excited about the zoo.
Thank you. Chuck?
Well, my grandparents had a home right across the street from the zoo, right across the back parking lot. I spent many, many days and many, many hours in the zoo. I went out to the zoo and I understand that they're struggling. They're struggling real bad. I talked to the zoo director, Don McAdee, very, very nice person, doing an excellent job trying to run the zoo. And from what I hear from the zoo staff, the entire staff, is the city makes it hard for them to run the zoo. We get them in there, they're a nonprofit organization, they're to run the zoo, and everything they try to do and every idea that they have, the city shoots it down. So I do not believe that the zoo is being treated fairly, and I think there's a lot of issues that in Duluth right now that when you talk to the people that are running the programs, you talk to the business owners, you talk to the people that are running the zoo, the city is making it harder on them instead of easier. And that's not the job of the city. It should be just to make it easier.
Thank you, Chuck. Emily, final thoughts on the zoo?
Yes, again, moving forward with the zoo, I think it's important to note that there is an amphitheater project that's potentially up for bonding. There are some exhibits that are out of AZA compliance, and we can address these needs and issues in ways that are financially responsible. The city does carry liability for the zoo, and that's okay to acknowledge, and it's important to acknowledge. So as we move forward, it will be with strong partnership with the zoo board and with the Zoological Society, and I think it will continue to be an asset, not just for West Duluth. It is a citywide asset.
Thank you. Chuck, final thoughts? Zoo.
Well, like I said, I've been out there quite a bit. I know a lot of the staff. I have family members that work on the staff. And what I see is complete opposite. I see the zoo struggling. They want the city to get out of their way. That's how I see it. And I want to make sure that they get that benefit, allow them to run the zoo. We'll keep the property. Just like we should get out of the way of Spirit Mountain, I think we should get out of the way of the zoo.